For this part of the task, the instructors need to be able to find out whether the leasing company is going to be willing to lease them a car. So an instructor in this case wants a car that is worth £11,854.25 when all these extra costs have been added on. And so the instructor needs to know whether the leasing company will give them that amount of money. They're also allowed to customise their car, add extra things such as a sunroof or a DAB radio to a total value of 25% of the list price of the car. The lease and the agreement on that lease is based upon the profit that the instructor made last year and the profit that the instructor made the year before. The first thing to do really is let's put a title in so that we know which area of the spreadsheet we're looking at. So this is our instructor leasing section. We know that it's going to be based upon the profits, and that the instructor will need to enter in what profits they actually made. So if we put in here, we'll have the profit for last year and the profit for this year. That will determine the maximum value of the lease that the instructor can have. So we'll have here our maximum lease value. The instructor can then also have extras. Now, if we put those extras in, when we add the extras to the total cost, that will tell us what the lease that is required will be. The instructor is then going to be looking to see if the lease required is less than the maximum lease that they're allowed to have out, because if it's more, then they won't be able to get that lease. Now we're told to use some values, okay? A profit last year of £9,000, a profit this year of £16,000, and extras to a value of £2,000. It also tells us that the extras can only go up to a value of 25% of the list car. We're therefore going to need to do some validation on this in order to make sure that our extras don't go above 25% of the list price of the car. So let's go through that process of validation. It's going to be in the data ribbon. Here's data validation. We've done it before. And we're going to be looking for a decimal value, because we don't know exactly what it's going to be, that has got to be no bigger than, so less than or equal to 25% of the total of the list price of the car. So we need to put our list price, and we're going to be multiplying that by 0.25, that's 25%. If we now click on OK, that has put the validation in for us. Now you'll notice I didn't put in an error alert. That's because the question didn't ask for a customised error message. Now it's good practice to put one in, but you're not going to get marked on it, so there's no need in this case. We'll just put all those as currency whilst we're here. So I'll just go back to my home tab and click on currency. Now let's see what happens if I try to enter £3,000. Now that's 25% of 12,000, so it shouldn't be allowed. Let's see, that's good, it comes up with an error message. Let's try something a little bit closer. 2,100 is 25% of 8,400. So let's try that, 2,100. That's good, it's allowing it. We'll put that back to 2,000 so that it doesn't mess things up later.